Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just had to do a small detailed review here on the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2017 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive set. You know, my favorite cartoon growing up was, without a shadow of a doubt, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And these figures bring that cartoon to life in figure form like they have never been before. Such a popular show, yet none of the figures ever really did the cartoon justice. And that's not saying that the figures weren't awesome back in the day, but, you know, now we have fans of that show making figures. So, the people who grew up, a lot of those people are working on figures now, and they are making just some of the best things ever. These turtles look like they were taken right off the screen from the cartoon. They got the collar of their shells perfect, and just everything. Their skin is perfect, the dark green, and of course their collars, the blue, the red, the purple. Everything is just sensational with these guys. But the reason, ladies and gentlemen, that I bought the set, why I do love the cartoon-looking turtles, the reason I had to have this set, I like Krang. I think the Krang is the best Walker Krang ever, which when I say Walker Krang, I mean not in the android body. I think that is by far the best Krang we've ever had, like in his little bubble walker. So really love that. That looks just like out of the show. Details on it are amazing. He can hold the mutagen can. And the foot soldiers, my gosh, these things look, you know, just incredible. They look, again, right out of the cartoon. Even the oversized guns they're holding. I mean, weapons that you can see on the show. And I mean, they're big, they're lanky, they got the big heads, they move around. They're fantastic. But the main reason that I had to have this is to own this guy, the Shredder. And you may say, well, there's a lot of Shredders. There's not a lot of Shredders like this. There's no Shredders really like this. Because for some reason, this look of Shredder has never been put into figure form in a very good way. Probably the best way that we had available until this year was last year's NECA version, which was based on the arcade look, and they had the pixelated graphics and stuff, which those look awesome too, and I do plan to get those one day. But, you know, I kind of just wanted a regular Shredder, and right here it is. Look at that. I mean, this figure is a dream figure of mine. I mean, I have wanted this figure forever. I mean, for as long as I can remember buying toys and going to KB Toys in the mall and begging for money from my mom and dad, you know, I dreamed of getting a Shredder like this. And finally, here in 2017, NECA goes and releases the perfect original cartoon Shredder. I mean, you know, I can't express how happy I am with this figure, how great this figure is, and, you know, like I said, it's just a dream figure of mine. I've always liked the look of the animated series Shredder. I've always preferred it over all other Shredders, probably because it's the one I was most familiar with growing up, and, you know, he was just such an awesome character. But, you know, that is the reason, the main reason I had to have this set was to get that Shredder. If you're a collector, that figure will be worth big money one day. It's already worth pretty good money, but it will go up in value because obviously not many people seem to be able to make this Shredder. I was very disappointed with Figure Arts for hyping up a Shredder that they were going to make, and now it seems that it's been scraped. There's nothing about it. I've not heard that it's been canceled, but again, you can't find any new information about it. It wasn't at Comic-Con this year, so I think it's looking pretty bad, which that really made me mad, because I was really hoping to get it. And, you know, I went and bought the 4 Turtles for figure arts because I thought I was going to have a cool Shredder to go with them. I like the figure arts Turtles, but, you know, I really wanted Shredder to go with them. And right here, with this big case you get for NECA, you get Krang, you get Shredder, you get the Foot Soldiers, and the 4 Turtles all together. So you don't have to worry about them showing you something and not releasing it down the road, because you get the whole set right here. Now, I do hope that one day NECA will release Bebop and Rocksteady, and I really, really, really hope, and out of the blue one, I hope we get Old Leatherhead from NECA, based on the old show. I think a Leatherhead figure like that would be amazing, and he would look so cool, and I know NECA could pull it off, because they have proven that they can pull off turtle figures like nobody else. They're the best with turtle figures. Hands down, the best. So, and, you know, that's just my real quick review here. I'm not going to go into specifics. I mean, you can pose these guys. Shredder is a little stiff. The Foot Soldiers aren't stiff at all. Krang has some posability, and, you know, these figures are a lot of fun. I don't think many people with the price point on these are going to be buying them and playing with them anyways. They're probably going to be displayed and, you know, that type of stuff. And they're perfect for that. I mean, they stand good. They have all kinds of different hands, accessories. And, you know, they're made to be displayed, pretty much. And that's what they'll do. I mean, you can display them up, and yes, Shredder is taller than the Turtles, like he should be. So, you know, again, I know I sound like a fanboy, but I'm just so amazed with these figures. It brings me back to my childhood, and NECA nailed it. I mean, they nailed it. So that'll about do it, guys, for this. I just wanted to give a quick shout out and just let you all know how much I really enjoy these figures. They're fun to look at, they're fun to display, they're fun to show people. If you're a fan of the old original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show, you will want to have this set of figures. I mean, they are just that amazing, they're that good, they look just like they did on the show, and, you know, now, again, I have full faith in NECA. If anybody releases anything of the Turtles, you know, I hope it's NECA, because to me, they've proven they're the best. The arcade set last year they had for Comic-Con looked awesome. The 1/4 scale movie Turtles that they're doing are out of this world amazing. And then they go and stun us all with these this year at Comic-Con, and, you know, I really can't put these over enough. If you're a fan of the show, you have the money to spend, you know, these are must-have, and I don't see these going down in value. So if you want them, probably the sooner you get them, the better. The more time that goes by, they're probably going to, you know, go up in value and be even more hard to get. So, and I hope to see more of these for NECA. I hope this isn't the only ones we get. I hope we get more. Like I said, Bebop, Rocksteady, Leatherhead are my 3 most wanted now. And I know they showed off some other awesome figures at Comic-Con. They were based on, like, the video games. They would have the pixelated art on them, which they look real cool too. But still, I got my fingers crossed. Bebop, Rocksteady, and Old Leatherhead. So, everybody, go grab you some pizza, put on some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and just have a fun night. And cowabunga, dudes.